The Brantford housing market just had one of its slowest starts in years. Sales are down more than 20% compared to last year. Prices are down and inventory is climbing. But here's the weird part. Some homes are still selling while others are just sitting. So what's really going on here? Well, in this video, I'm going to break down the numbers for the Brantford housing market for February 2026 now that we're sitting in March. We'll explain where buyers actually have leverage right now and which homes are attracting serious attention. Now, let's get into the numbers. Like many markets, it is a buyer-leaning market. Conditions are tilted in favor of buyers with more homes to choose from. Inventory has been rising significantly year over year. There's been slower sales activity, but all of this gives buyers much negotiating power. While both average and median sale prices saw a decline, the market is demonstrating some resilience, particularly in the mid-range price point. So let's take a look here. You had an average sale price in February of $624,000. That's down almost 8% from the same time last year. We had a median sales price of $635,000. That's down almost 6%. The difference, if you don't know there, average takes an average of all the homes, most expensive, least expensive, put them all together and you get an average. The median represents the most common home with the most typical set of features. And so that's the difference. They're very close here in Brantford, but that's the difference between those. We have 207 active listings. That's up almost 11% from this time last year. So, inventory continues to climb as buyer activity has continued to slow. And, obviously prices have gone down with it. Number of homes sold were 47. That's down 20%. That's a big drop. Number of homes sold, in the month of February. It is February, mind you, and spring is coming. Will we see more activity? I'm sure some, but to what degree remains to be seen. Average days on market is 40. So that's for the homes that do sell. They take an average of 40 days to sell. And that's down 9 days from last year. So, everything has been slowing down. And I think this year we will start to see things pick up in terms of activity. I don't think we'll see any price increases, but I think we'll see some pent up demand on the sidelines come into the market and just start doing stuff, start buying and selling some homes and bringing a little bit of life back to it. The average and median sale price, like I said, both declined. Inventories have continued to rise. Number of homes is down. Days on market is up. All of this is just a continuation of this slow grind down that we've seen. Demand in Brantford was strongest in the mid-range, like I said. Homes priced between $500,000 and $800,000. So under $500,000, there was 41 active detached listings with only 10 sales. So not a lot going on there. That mid-range, 500 to 800, we saw 135 active listings with 31 sales. So basically 3 times as many active listings and 3 times as many sales. Over 800, 69 active listings with only 3 sales. So not much happening in that higher price point. Over $1 million, 36 active listings, 1 sale. It's kind of crazy to see only 1 sale. It is over $1 million. And so obviously that's a smaller buyer pool, but still interesting to see only 1 sale happen. Mortgage rates aren't going to skyrocket this year. They're not going to drop. We're never going to see those pandemic mortgage rates again. So if I were you, I would absolutely start having conversations with a mortgage broker if you're planning on doing something this year. But I wouldn't base my decision on trying to time the best rate. Don't do that. Don't time the market. Don't time your mortgage rate. And so if you are buying, like I said, do what's right for you. If it makes sense for you to be making that move, you have lots of opportunity, you have leverage, you have negotiation time. Don't worry too much about your mortgage rate amount. Don't try to time it, but try to get the lowest rate possible. It all depends on your profile as well. And if you're looking at selling, you got to price it right. That's what it comes down to completely. Priced right, presented well. Those homes that are selling, it's not like no homes are selling. The ones that are selling are priced right and presented right. Strategy matters in this market more than ever. And look, if I can be of any help, even if it's just to pick my brain, feel free to reach out. There's a link below to have a call. And until then, I will see you on the next one.